Nick, here we are in front of Interior, The Lady in Black by the Scottish Colourists FCB Cadell. It's wonderful to have her back here in Edinburgh, about 100 years after she was painted in the Scottish capital. She's been across the Atlantic and back in the in-between. Can you tell us?
Yes, that's right. Yes. Well, it was bought in the early 1960s by a young art student. It was North Plains, I think it was. And she was wandering past. She saw it in the window. She was attracted by it. And she went in and bought it. And it wasn't until very much later she discovered the artist was Cadell.
So she fell in love with it purely on visual impact, an instinctive reaction to this painting.
Absolutely. She said that she was particularly struck by the figure. And I think it's interesting to look at it from that perspective. This is somebody who knew nothing about Cadell or the colourists, but was instinctively drawn to this particular picture.
And North Plains is in New York, am I right?
Yeah.
And the colourists weren't very well known in America in the 1960s when she came across it. And indeed, all but Cadell, John Duncan Fergusson, George Leslie Hunter, and Samuel John Peploe had exhibitions in America in the 1920s, but Cadell didn't. So it's amazing that she fell in love with it before realising the significance of the artist and indeed this very painting.
Yeah, no, I would agree. And I pose the question to you, if you were coming across that painting for the first time, what are the features that immediately strike you?
So we're looking at Cadell's model May Easter here, and she's got this wonderful distinctive red hair, which obviously attracted his colourist eye. And we see her in other paintings with this distinctive iridescent turban and the veil that falls behind her. And she, in a way, succeeded Bethia Hamilton Don Wauchope, who had posed for Cadell for some 20 years, but was of a certain age by the mid-1920s. And this is where May comes in and has the chicness and poise of Bethia as we see in the painting. And I think there's a wonderful sereneness to her pose and to her look, which is then somewhat at contrast with everything else that is happening in this ambitious image.
Yes, I think one speculates, was she about to go out to the opera? Why is she there? It's quite a transitory image. It's very immediate. It allows your eye to fill in the gaps. I think it's absolutely fascinating.
Well, Cadell himself was incredibly stylish. And this work was painted in his north-facing first-floor studio in his celebrated Edinburgh Newtown Georgian house, 6 Ainslie Place, with these lilac walls and the highly polished black linoleum on the floor. And of course, Cadell has a wonderful sophistication of womanhood with the black chic outfits and the pink rose at the base of her neckline. And then, of course, this shimmering of her turban, that's how we know it's May Easter from related paintings. And just the glints of light of her earrings and her veil just touched in with brushstrokes. So it's a wonderful evocation of a really chic young lady.
Yes, no. And I think it's interesting how he's incorporated various features which we're familiar with from other paintings, like the red chair and the orange and the fan with its ribbon. Do you think that was a deliberate thing? I mean, was he referencing other paintings for a particular reason?
I think so. I think this is a show picture for him. It's the sort of work that he would have hung in central pride of place in his wall in the Society of 8 annual exhibitions. He's brought together many of his favourite props, and it's almost showing off. I can do a figure study, I can do a still life, I can do an interior. And in fact, when you realise this, what we're seeing in the upper left is the reflection in a mirror of what is behind us, the viewer, and the artist. And May is looking out of the canvas. So it's an incredibly sophisticated play on painted space. And props like the fire guide up here and the textile down here. And even this is almost a knowing wink to collectors and lovers of his work, because he would often include one of his paintings within a painting. And that's what I think this brilliant blue area is down at the lower right.
Yeah. No, it really is a wonderful picture.